What do you see on your end, Emma?
You're live.
We are live. Oh, there you are. You're live. We are live. Oh, there you are. You're live. Got the feedback.
Hi, everybody. Can you see me? But I wonder why I can't. I wonder why I can't. I can't hear myself. Hi, beautiful butterfly. How are you? Hi, sweet Sadie J. Hi, Kenneth.
Okay, so I'm gonna hang up our phone call.
Okay. Okay. All right. Did I hang up? I'm always messing it up. I have Stan Leroy on here with me, you guys. We're going to discuss the government shutdown, and we're going to talk about Art Kelly. So I'm just waiting on him to finish getting setting up. Okay? So you guys should see me and him. Stan Leroy, he's another YouTuber. He has a YouTube channel. Let me go to it.
So if you guys are tuning in live, I haven't got my chat out here yet, but we will have it here ready in just one second.
Let me go to it.
Make sure you guys can hear Emma as well.
Yeah. Stan, can you hear me?
I see you in there now. You are both in there. All right. My chat out here yet. We'll have it here ready in just one second. Oh, and you can switch on your chat, and we can switch it to live chat versus top chat.
Stan, can you hear me?
Chat. Okay, chat is popped out. Okay, cool. Now I should be able to okay, here we go. Okay, both chats are popped out. All right, on your chat. Chat. Oh, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. I have you on my phone. I can hear you. I have you on my cell phone. You guys just bear with us for a few minutes, okay? Sweet Sadie J and Beautiful Butterfly and Kenneth, if you're still on here, just bear with us for a minute. I have another YouTuber. I have Stan Leroy. He's on here with me. We're doing a collab together. Okay.
Can you hear me on the phone?
Yeah, I can hear you on the
Yeah,
phone.
we have a little bit of a delay still. Okay, so it's gonna be delayed. Okay, I got you. Okay. All right. Almost there. Yep. All right. Okay. Okay. Say something.
Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me, Stan?
See how much of a delay we got on here. Okay, we can start. Go
Okay.
ahead and start talking about it.
Okay.
Welcome everybody to the stream that is in here. Can they hear me on your side? I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you all hear Stan?
I hear you.
Let me know in the comments if you guys can hear him talking as well.
Yeah. I can hear you.
I don't know.
Delay, so be a few second delay between the time we talk and then we get the message.
Okay. Kiana, can you hear Stan? Beautiful butterfly, sweet Sadie J. Can you hear Stan? Or do you just hear me talking? Well, I don't see anybody saying anything. Okay. So, all right. Maybe it's just a delay on you guys and as well. I don't know. But anywho, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So the topic is the government shutdown.
I can hear you. But it don't sound like we are.
I don't see anybody saying anything. Okay. So, all right. Maybe it's just a delay on you guys and as well. I don't know. But anywho, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So the topic. Hi, Ben Rose. How are you? Okay, Stan. So we're gonna go ahead and start a discussion on it. Good, good. So, what are you all's views on the?
All right. Sounds good. So first thing we're gonna talk about is the wall. Government shutdown. All right. What we are, thinking about that right now. We know there's a lot of people in the government that are not being paid, having to go to work, and if you got it open on your side, Emma, the YouTube page, that's gonna have a delay and it'll keep talking after, so you have to close that or mute it.
Okay. She says she can hear you, but she don't understand what you're saying, Stan.
So Emma, do you have the YouTube? Is there a YouTube open right now on your side? Because you got to mute that one.
My YouTube. I don't think so.
Not close it, just mute it.
How do you? I don't think so. I don't see. You mean, oh, muted on my phone?
Yeah, it's got to be open somewhere because I can hear that. But you look at the, you can mute it on your phone too, yeah. But there's probably a page somewhere else. I don't know which one I'm hearing, your phone or what it is. But
Yeah, you're probably hearing it. You're probably hearing it from my.
To YouTube because they get theirs a little bit later.
Yeah, you're probably hearing it from my phone because that's the only. I can only hear you on my phone. If I mute my phone, I won't hear you.
So there should be like a box, like when you look at YouTube, and that one you gotta mute.
I'm afraid to mute anything because I'm afraid I'm gonna log off.
Oh, okay. Then we got some technical difficulties. Yeah, I can hear you like when you're talking.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. First time we doing this call together, so we gonna work it all out together. All out together.
Hi, Kira Journey. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Y'all, this is Stan and I first time going live together, so we got a kind of a delay. So if you all hear me talking, I'm trying to talk to him and talk to you all too. But so we're just going to go ahead and start the conversation. He'll hear me after I said it. Okay. So we're talking about right now. He wants to discuss about the wall. About President Donald Trump wants to build a wall. So we're trying to see what are you all thoughts and views on the him shutting down the government and trying to build the wall. So leave me some comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about that. Yeah, it is. I think it's sad too because a lot of people are suffering because of this, and it's going to get worse if they don't, you know, stop all this foolishness and do what they need to do. It's going to get a lot worse.
Okay, so I got all that. And now I will, I guess we can take turns because mine will come through after. Can you see like my lips moving? Because I can see you when you're talking. Can you see my lips moving?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you and see you, Stan. They can hear you now. They can hear you now. I'm reading the comments on my end. Yeah, he did make that comment. Hi, Forever Les. How are you? Thanks for joining me. And Stan Leroy. Yeah, I think this is a very sad situation. Families are going to be affected by it, and people are going into their savings to, take care of their families. And after a while, your savings is going to run out. And what are you going to do?
Hello, Les. Welcome to the stream.
Thank you. Thank you, Les. Thank you so much. Thank you, all of you guys there.
So I guess I. Okay, so we're broadcasting on two channels right now. Yes.
Okay, Stan, I'll let you
I guess the real issue is, it's kind of like um, only thing I can compare it to is just like, like a kid that wants something, want a toy or some candy or something, and they don't get their way and they stomp and they feet, they mad, and they won't do nothing about, they won't move or budge. I mean, that's how I feel about it at least. I mean, I don't really see like, I mean, it's kind of unbelievable.
yeah, I think it's horrible. I think it's a horrible thing that people are suffering, and people doing right to protest. They need to protest, because there are people working on the jobs, and at the end of 2 weeks, you expect to get a check, you're not getting a check. I will be upset too.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, it don't take too long. I mean, they have the option. I have a family member that's in the government that is working, so probably a lot of us are affected by it. But they can, I guess, they can get unemployment during the time that they're not working, but they have to then uh, when they will get paid again, or when they go back to work and everything's set up, not go back to work, but everything's set up, but that they will have to pay all that money back. So that kind of presents another catch 22. Do you just, if you can handle just working off your savings right now, then you're cool. But if you can't, then you got to realize, okay, everything you spend right now, you got to pay it back. So I mean, it's kind of really a messed up situation. And all for what? A wall that doesn't even stretch the whole perimeter of the United States and Mexico. A wall that they're showing a prototype of that you can cut with a common house saw. I mean, really? You can go under a wall, you can cut through a wall, you can go over a wall. So you're doing all this for some wall that ain't even going probably ain't even gonna hardly work. And for what? Because you want it. You stomping your feet. You mad because of that? I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Right, right. Then you're raising up taxes to build the wall. I mean, because if people wanted to get in, they're going to get in one way or the other, and the wall is not going to stop them. Okay, they're coming through buses, cars, trains, you name it. They coming.
Yeah, and even you think about it, like as far as a wall goes, there's so many ways around that. I just see it as like a big waste of taxpayers' money, honestly. And here's the thing: the people you trying to shut out is the people building America. All right, there's people they come over here looking for opportunities for work and for jobs and things like that, and you trying to keep them out. But we shoot, they done built half of everything, and people you trying to build a wall from Mexico to America, which is just to the United States, which is just ridiculous. Like, come on, man, really? What is this really gonna do?
Well, I know the American people that are working for the government. I know pretty soon it's going to get real nasty, real ugly. Um, and he's talking about letting this go on. It could go on for years, but hopefully it won't take years. They'll resolve this thing, and people can start back to getting paid and taking care of business, taking care of their households. Okay. My view on this whole thing is that I'm not against the wall being built, but I think there's a way to do it, you know, but to shut down the whole government because you want this wall built and people are working and not getting paid for it, that's ridiculous. That is truly ridiculous. And for some of them, if they don't come to work, they're subject to get fired. Fired. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, and then to tell somebody like you said that hey, you got to come to work and not get paid, like she said. That's man, whew, not get paid, but you got to come to work. How is that? What kind of that just don't seem that don't seem constitutional to me. I don't know anything about the Constitution, but I know when you go to work, you're supposed to get paid.
That's right.
And for you to have to come to work and not get paid, that's just like that's just backwards.
Given the fact I'm sure they're going to pay them their back pay, but then when you working under conditions like that, and you got your managers, you got your supervisors, everybody's irritable, everybody's upset. People are. I could just see this here really going way out there in left field. I really can. So I'm just praying and hoping that they will resolve this thing quickly because when you think about it, you think about your savings. There are a lot of people that don't have savings. A lot of people don't have $5,000 in the bank to live on. They just don't have that. Okay. And once your little $5,000 is gone, okay, you're 2 months in, you're 3 months in. What are you gonna do? You're gonna start really getting upset. Okay. You got to start going out there taking out loans and stuff to pay your bills. You're going to get upset about that. Think about it, y'all. I mean, this is real talk. This is some serious stuff. They're going to end up getting paid after it's all said and done. But how long is that going to be? How long is that going to be?
Right. And I mean, like, there's a lot of people that don't even have very much in the savings too. It's one thing we were talking about, and so I mean, they are. I mean, people living check to check. Just barely making it, and then now you're talking about, we don't know how long it's going to be before they're going to see any money. I mean, yes, you can, like I said, you can possibly get unemployment, but unemployment only pays so much. So it's not going to, unemployment
That's
doesn't
right,
give you
Karen.
necessarily what you make um, as, as an employee. Now, unemployment, I know at least here in Oregon, the maximum that you can make was like 500 a week, which boils down to what is that? Usually about 2,000 a month. And shoot, your mortgage, a lot of mortgages are, going to be eat up most of that. And then, you take your car insurance, your groceries, clothing, and, food, water, everything. You don't have no money. You're broke. Like Emma said, you're gonna have to take out a loan just to survive. And for what?
I hear you, Ben.
Because you want to build a wall and have the taxpayer pay for it. Now, Trump is supposed to be rich. If you're rich, why don't you pay for it? You want the wall, you pay for it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Why you make everybody else pay for it? I
Right.
don't think everybody want it. I know I'm cool.
Hi, Tia. Thanks for joining us. We're talking about the government shutdown, and Donald Trump wants the wall to be built. So, do any of you all work for the government that's in the live stream? Have you guys been affected by it at all, or any of your loved ones been affected by it? Hi, Miss B. Jones. Thanks for joining us. No, thank you. So, Karen, Journey, so how are they handling this? Right, right. They need to build a wall around him, right? I think Donald Trump wants to run the The presidency, like this, the apprentice or something.
TFB, the health with it, said he need a wall built around him. That's a good one. That is funny.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad everybody's doing good. Karen, Journey, good. I hope they open it back up. I really do because, like I said, this can get real, real nasty, ugly. You know, I think a lot of people are living off their savings right now, and families and friends and things like that are probably pitching in and helping out, but that can only go for so long, you guys. So let's
Well, I mean,
just
we'll see. We'll see how long this stalemate or holdout lasts. I mean, how long? I mean, I just don't really even know what what happened if nothing changed.
okay. So Stan, you want to talk about the R. Kelly? I heard that.
Yeah, we can switch up topics now. So next topic we are talking about is going to be R. Kelly, and I don't know if everybody's seen
Hi, how are you? I'm
the
good. Thank you for
documentary.
joining
I
us.
mean, we've already went through it once. At least I have. I mean, some people might not be old enough to remember it or whatever, but
Ming Jane.
yes. So we'll say alleged charges against him, and what he's been said to have done with
Mm-hmm.
underage girls. So yeah, let's go there. Talk about that. I have. Yes. Alleged charges against him, and
Well, my thoughts on Art Kelly is he needs to be locked up. Point blank in the period. He needs to be locked up. And I know a lot of people are probably saying, well, the parents and the guardians of these young women, they kind of knew something was going on. They was looking for a payout. Regardless to where they was looking for a payout or not, he needs to be locked up. You cannot mess around with girls that are underage. That's just the bottom line. I mean, they can go sway both ways, but I feel that he needs to be locked up. That's just my personal opinion about Art Kelly. He needs to be locked up. The Cheerio man. I don't even call him the Cheerio man because the Cheerio is too smooth and cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is it's a touchy subject, and it's a tough one. The reason I say it's tough now, I don't know. I said the only people that know what happened is people who were there. R. Kelly, the girl, and whoever was there, and God. Pretty much the only ones that really know what has happened. So I mean, I really like trying to be objective. I don't know what happened. None of us know what happened. Now it is it's kind of strange how we're seeing this being kind of a pattern now, where people are being accused of a crime or something comes up years before. It either is they're innocent or whatever, but then it resurfaces years later, and they are now being found guilty. I mean, if they're guilty, they're guilty. They get what they deserve. But it's just interesting just to see that this is becoming a pattern. You take Bill Cosby, we ain't gonna bring him up too much, but the fact that he went for how many years, decades, and now he's I don't know how old he is. He got to go 80s maybe, and he is locked up for probably the rest of his life. It's just it's an interesting topic for sure. And welcome to the stream, Kirby. How's it going, man? Thank you for joining.
I hear you, Karen and TLB. Yeah, he's gotten away with this for a very long time. For a very long time, you know. Now his all of it has come to the forefront, And I agree with you, Stan. We don't know what really occurred, but the people that were involved. But it's just that R. Kelly has been known to do some weird, crazy stuff. Let's just be real. He's been known to do some stuff, and now it's out here, and I don't think these women are lying on him. Some might be, but the majority of them are not lying. We can't turn a deaf ear. We can't turn our eyes and say, well, that didn't happen, or I don't know if it didn't happen, but we want to give people the benefit of the doubt. But if it looks like a duck and it cracks like a duck, 9 times out of 10, y'all, this is what is a duck. Okay. Okay. So we have to say allegedly. Okay. We have to say allegedly, but y'all know. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all know. Okay, Stan. Allegedly.
He's a duck. Quack quack. Yeah, I think I resolved that. Yeah. Okay. Allegedly, right? Exactly. Allegedly, they say, man. Uh, thanks, Kirby, for letting me know. They say what was it? If we went back, he peed on somebody or something. They was, making spooks about that and everything on an underage girl. I mean, really, just being on somebody in general, that's kind of gross. But that's just me. People freaking do whatever they want to do. But
yeah, that's real gross. That's nasty.
The fact that she was an underage girl, and they denied it. Obviously, I mean, to me, that probably sounds like maybe they got paid off to say, Effie did it. Like I said, Effie did it. Paid off to say it wasn't her. but whoever it was, it looked like that person was underage. So that's not good in itself.
You're right, Karen. Hollywood cover up a lot of their dirty deeds that they do, but it'll find you out eventually. Okay.
All right, thanks, Harry. Yeah, yeah, for sure. So yeah, that goes to show. You think you free and clear years later than people. Well, one thing we talked about, Emma. Let's talk about the lady you said you saw an interview, and the lady was saying, he was gonna pay her so many thousands of dollars, or give her thousands of dollars, like as a loan. And I'll let you take over from there. Just tell the story, and we'll see what people found out that part.
Okay, yeah. I saw an interview. I was trying to find out who the young lady was that did the interview. Maybe you guys probably have seen a little bit of this interview. I couldn't find the interview because I wanted to have her name. But in any case, a young lady did an interview with one of the allegedly ladies that had an encounter with Art Kelly. And how the scenario went is that Art Kelly came to her city. He was at a hotel, and her boys was out in the courtyard playing basketball. And one of her sons called her and said, "Hey, you wouldn't believe who's out here on the basketball court. Or Kelly is here." And she's like, "Well, no, it's not. I don't believe it." So anyway, she comes down, and sure enough, it's Art Kelly down there, right? So Art Kelly and her boys. Now her boys, I think she said were 16 or 17 and 10 or 12, somewhere in there. And so after they got through playing basketball and everything, R. Kelly came to her and introduced himself and stuff like that. And they began to talk. And he was asking her why was she staying in the hotel. So she told him that her house, she had got burnt out of her home. So they put her up in a hotel. So she was telling her how she didn't have any more money and she was about to get put out of the hotel because all of her money and everything had ran down. And he said that he would be able to help her. So he told her that he would give her $3,000. Okay. Now, with that $3,000, and you don't have any money, you destituted, you got your kids, $3,000 can come in handy, right? So he tells her, "Well, walk with me over to the truck." Now, like I said, I don't know, some of you guys might have seen this interview. It's on YouTube. And I wish I had the young lady's name that did the interview. So she walks over to the truck. So she's assuming that Art Kelly is going to give her the $3,000. Why? Because this is Art Kelly. So you just assume he's going to be the good Samaritan. He's going to help her out. So she gets over to the truck and gets in the truck. All of a sudden, he tells her, "Well, you're going to have to do something for this $3,000." So she's looking like, "Do what? I mean, you didn't tell me that I had to do anything. You just told me you're just going to help me out." So he hauls up and tells her, "Well, you're going to have to give me a blowjob." So she's in disbelief. She's like, "What? That wasn't part of the plan. That wasn't what you said you was going to do." So long story short, the lady that was doing the interview, she was just to me, she was so rude. I mean, just flat out blatant rude, disrespectful to the lady that was telling her the scenario, what happened, why she did what she did. Okay, so Art Kelly reneged on his promise to give her the $3,000 to help her out. So in terms, she did what she did because she was in need of the $3,000. And then he tells her, "Get out of my truck." And she says, well, I'm going to expose you. And he tells her, oh, no one is going to believe you, even if you did that. And he's right, because look what I mean, allegedly, look what's going on right now. Nobody believes it. Some people believe it. So she's in a catch 22. Well, he's Art Kelly. Who's going to believe me? You know? So it's one of those situations to where you have a lady here. She's looking up to this famous artist here to help her out on the up and up, and come to find out he's not on the up. He wants to get his own thrills and kicks out of this. I think it was disgusting. I think it was more disgusting is the way the interviewer even handled the whole situation and asking her questions. She was making her feel bad, like, oh, so you never done this before. And then she hauls up and tells the lady, well, I can believe that because most prostitutes would ask for their money up front. Who talks to somebody like that when you're doing an interview? Why would you even say something like that? The lady was trying to explain to you why she did what she did. You can't go around knocking people down and talking about people when you have not been put in that situation. Okay? If you've never been destituted, you can't say what you will and won't do until you're in that situation. You're about to get put out of this hotel. You got two kids. You're about to be put out on the street. $3,000 can help you do a whole lot when you don't have any money. Y'all understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm going with this? The whole interview to me was just a horrible interview. I think the young lady that did the interview, I think she did a horrible job. But the point is this: R. Kelly was in a situation where he could have did the right thing just by helping this lady out of a bad situation, opposed to him allegedly saying, you're gonna have to do this for me to give you $3,000.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah.
Hi, check La Mama. Right. I'm glad you understand it. Yeah.
And okay, so now, and that's the problem, and I think that is why a lot of people are surfacing later. It's because at the time, they thinking, this is some, powerful, big, powerful celebrity who is gonna believe. So what happens is, okay, now more people are coming forward, and they say, well, now they have the, confidence probably to say now, okay, well, they said something, maybe I can say something now, you know, um, and then come up, and so now we have all these different people surfacing, and that's why, we see the difference in coming up so many years later. At least I believe that is the case. And who knows how much dirt, if it's true, that he allegedly has done with people. Now, here's the thing: even though some people have come forward, if this is a continual pattern, I guarantee you there's probably a lot of people still have not said anything. People don't want to drag their name through the mud because, it is embarrassing, to go up in these court cases and have to talk about these things that happen. For instance, the lady we're talking about right now, she don't want to talk about that. As I'm sure that's got to be embarrassing to her, but at the same time, I mean, if the man is doing this, who knows what he's done all these years since that time. I mean, if you was a monster then, what kind of monster are you now? Alleged monster. Okay, we ain't gonna say for sure, but we don't know. Is the issue. So, I mean, it's a great situation all the way around.
Yeah, I saw that interview with this same lady that did the interview with the lady that I was just got to talking about. I saw the interview that she did with his brother, and you're right, he was molested by his own sister, and that probably triggered a lot of this behavior that he's having now. Probably it triggered it from him being molested by his sister. So yeah, I agree with you, Karen Journey. Sometimes it is a cycle. Yeah, it's very sad. I don't know if some of y'all seen the interview, but I've seen 2 interviews that she did with his brother. Yeah, right. That's right, Tia. She molested both of them. It's just sad. It's just truly sad. But too, my take is on this too. Uh, Given the fact that you went through this horrible, horrible experience, it still does not give you the right to go out and inflict that pain on somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't give you the right to go and do that to somebody else because it was done to you. If it be anything,
Challenge here then that remains is how do you prove it without a shadow, without a shadow of a doubt that he's guilty.
mhm. Go ahead, Stan.
So if we're gonna do
Right. They're defending his
actually
behavior. I
set
agree.
actually set up a call in for those of you who want to call in. I'm gonna put in the number so we can hear your take on it, or you just want to say hey to Emma or whatever. So I'm gonna be posting the number to call in that right now.
You hear people say, "Well, this is all that I knew." Maybe at the time, that's probably all that you knew, but as you get older, you know better, you do better. That's just me, y'all. I'm just a firm believer. You have people that come out of the projects under so horrendous circumstances, and they come out to be well balanced people. And that doesn't, I'm not saying that everybody is like that. But some people come out, they're messed up, they have issues, they have problems, their insecurity, their relationship problem, all of that stuff. But you can't continue to blame your what you are now. You can't always blame your past upon that, especially when you know better, you do better. Okay. That's where you pray and you ask God for healing. You can't stay in that place where you were wounded severely and just hold on to that, and then you go out and then you wound and hurt other people. Hi, Tina Murphy, Anna Murphy.
Yeah, for sure. That's wow. Okay. That's the Kira's Journey said that they saw some people that were blaming the children. So yeah, that's ridiculous. How you gonna blame kids not in the right mental state to know or be able to
Okay, TLB. Thank you so much, sweetie, for stopping by.
for that situation at all, in my opinion. Now, like I said, let us know if you guys want to call in. The number is posted on Emma's
Okay, that's your new channel.
chat,
Okay.
and also it's in my chat. So yeah, if you want to call
Okay.
in, say hello, say whatever you want. Go ahead, call in, and we will hear you live.
R. Kelly needs some help. He needs some seriously counseling help. I think the whole family does, you know, and especially his sister. And apparently, I believe she was abused somewhere in her childhood as well for her to do that to her brothers.
Probably the part where I put the cricket noise. Nobody, ain't nobody calling right now. That's all right.
Yeah, I think that the sister needs help really bad. Okay, Karen Journey, I understand, sweetie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. Okay, I'm going to be a singer. The studios have my song on iTunes. Oh, okay. You're going to be on iTunes. I'm going to look for that then. Okay.
Good night, Kira's Journey. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. It was a little rough started getting started with the echo and the delay, but I think we worked it out. And hopefully, the next time we do a live stream together, that it can be a little better. We can be in sync with one another. But thank you all so very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and all of Stan Leroy's followers. Thank you guys too. Thank you so much. At the end of the month, okay. Good night, Tina.
Yeah. Once again, I would like to say, thank you. Make sure you check out Emma's channel, and it is. Make sure I got the title right. Emma and Montgomery Family Channel, I believe. Tell me if I got that right.
That's right.
That's what it is. And you can check me out on Understand Leroy, STANLEEROY. This is the first show. I'm sure we'll be doing more. And yeah, thank everyone for coming out. Make sure you slap that like button before you leave, guys. Go back, slap that like button, smash that subscribe if you're new to the channel.
Ashley Cook TV. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, you guys don't forget to go out and check out Stan Leroy's channel. Okay. Drive by and give him a like and subscribe. Oh, I forgot, y'all. We're not supposed to say that word. We're supposed to say hug. Thank you all so much. So I think this is going to wrap it up, Stana. Unless you have any more remorse to say.
Oh, you can't say subscribe no more. I ain't know about that. What? That's crazy. It's a new word.
Hug.
I said on my side, we are good. On your side, you can hit stop broadcasting, and then I'll hit it on mine too. We can stop it at the same time.
Okay. All right. Thank you all for coming out. I appreciate your love and support. Thank you all so much, so much. Until next time, my friends, I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay. Or the next blog. How about that? I'll see you guys in the next blog. Yeah, you missed it, but we'll be back. We'll be back. Watch the replay, and then you can still leave a comment at the end of the replay. Okay. It's a very, very good topic.
I think you can see me at the same time with the 3, 2, 1, and then cut down. See if you hear that. Watch my hand.
Okay, I'm waiting on you, Stan. Yeah, I can see it.
Got delay. Okay, hear my hand.